Cover material. It's a special soil that we use time and time again, and we have the same volume year after year.
The same
Right?
volume.
The same volume. And one would imagine that it's going to accumulate and we're going to have more and more and more, but we don't, because it all decomposes. And poop is mostly water. That water evaporates out. Most of the rest is bacteria. And the bacteria are all eating each other. And when they're done, there's basically nothing left, especially not any volume, right? And so we can keep recycling this time and time again, year after year. No fuss, no muss. We don't have to look for more cover material. We don't have to transport anything in who knows what vehicle with who knows what petroleum, right? A lot of people would use wood ash, and if we want to do that in New York City, where no one's cooking on wood fires, where do we get the wood ash? And some people use sawdust, but there's not going to be enough carpenters to go around, and you don't want to deforest just to have cover material for your poop, right? And so with this, you don't have to transport anything, and it just gets better and better year after year. And someone needs to do the metagenomics on it to understand what all is going on and at what time the different bugs die, everything. And yeah, and we have mixed into it here rice hulls and chunks of charcoal. There's even eggshells in here. There's an eggshell. And these are to help more air to flow through the whole thing, so it's drying out faster and it's staying oxygenated. And where there's oxygen, the bacteria that produce the worst smells can't live, right?
And if someone's just starting out?
And so if people were just starting out, it would be great to ask for a little bit of this, like you would ask for sourdough starter to make bread, right? Somebody could give you, a cup of this, and you could mix it with a whole bunch of rice hulls, if you happen to be in a country where they grow rice, eggshells, they're sort of all over the place, and I would mix some nice dark forest soil and maybe some well decomposed and dried out barnyard manure, maybe from pigs, right?
Okay.
And mix that all in just to have some good microbes to start out with.
Awesome.
Right?
Thank you.
And when we add wood ash or sawdust, we're not adding any microbes. And so that's why it all has to start from scratch, and you get the wrong microbes in there, and it's reeking, and that's not what we want, right? And I'm also convinced that this is by far the best thing to keep the flies away, because there's microbes in here that would be attacking the fly maggots, right? And the flies have really good sense of smell. They go, oh, those fungus are in there. We don't want our eggs in there. Let's go somewhere else.
Nice. And you've been doing this for 21 years?
Well, no. I've been doing this for 15 years.
Nice.
Yeah, for 15 years. We bought a house on the outskirts of Pinna, and it had a pipe going into the small stream like everybody else's house. And I said, okay, now the house is mine. This is the first thing I'm changing. I can't put up with having sewage going straight into the stream where the kids are fishing and swimming. And so I learned about this and started doing it, and I'm still doing it.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
You bet.